Good morning, Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? This is your teacher, Miss Maruk Faz, and today is 11th January 2021. So, with this year, let me tell you that you are very, very welcome to this new year, and I really wish you the happiest things ever in this new year so that we can forget all the bad memories we have experienced in the previous year. Okay, so coming back from the winter holidays, welcome back to our classes again, and we were continuing. We were doing the syllabus, and there was only last chapter left. That was chapter number 20, and the name of that chapter is electrical circuit and electric current. So today we will do the reading and the back exercise of this chapter. You have to do the reading of this chapter by yourself. First of all, open your book, page number 140. And this is how the book page looks like. On the top, you have to write down the date here. With the help of this, you can know that you do the reading of this chapter, of this topic on which date. Okay, after that you will just watch this video carefully so that I can explain you each and everything in detail. And starting from here, let me tell you what are the objectives or what are the things you are going to know about in this video. So first of all, you can be able to answer that what is an electric current, what is an electric circuit, what is a power button or you can call it as a switch, and what is an open and closed circuit, or how to close an open circuit, and yeah, what is a conductor and insulator. In the last, you can also give answer to this question that how liquids work in the circuit. So this is an activity. We will do this in the end of the chapter, reading and explanation. So let's begin, and I really hope you're gonna enjoy this video. Let me tell you the introduction that in your surrounding you have observed television, refrigerators, and computers. All of these are called as electric appliances, right? But have you ever think that how television, refrigerator, and computer works, or the bulbs, or the your mobile chargers, and the tube lights, and the other things which work like your oven, your sandwich maker, your straightening iron. All of these work with the help of electricity. Okay, that is why we are calling them electric appliances. Now definitely you are going to think that what is an electricity. Electricity is actually uses the electric current to turn on the appliances. Like current electricity is a type of electricity we use to power all the electric appliances. And the current electricity use flow of electrons, or we call them as small particles, to turn the appliances on. So with this, you are definitely going to think that what a current is. So let me tell you, current is the flow of charges. You can see it here. These are the charges. We are calling them charges or the electrons. So when they flow, we call the current as flowing. And when they stop, we said there is no electricity or no current. Okay. So the moment you can see the current always flow in the one direction. So here you can see here is a simple circuit given, and in it electricity is a flow of electrons around a circuit. Now with this definition, you can definitely going to ask me that what an electric circuit is. An electric circuit is explained by this that electrons move through the path called an electric circuit. So the path through which the electrons move is called as a electrical circuit. Or the wires, batteries, bulbs can be connected. Sorry. So the wire, batteries, and the bulbs can be connected together in a sequence to make a path for flow of electricity, and this path we call as an electric circuit. You can see this circuit here in this video. So here you can see in it the path. If the path is complete, we call it as a closed circuit, and the closed circuit will help to light up the bulbs, and if the path is broken from in between, then this will be called as a open circuit and the current will not flow, and this way the current will not help to light up the electric appliances. Okay, so one more important thing here is what is a battery. Okay, so circuits have to include a source of energy such as batteries, and battery give the energy needed to get the current flowing. So if someone asks you that why we need the batteries, we need batteries to current flow. And here you can see in this picture there are some of the part of the circuit. This is the battery which help to provide the push, or you can say the force, to make the current move around the circuit. Okay, we call this as a load. It is not necessary this is always the light bulb, this can be any electric appliance, and this help to change the electrical energy to another form like light, heat, etc. Okay, these blue things are these two blue things are the wires which help to let the current flow and they form the circuit. And you can see it here, this is the red area, this is a switch which help to complete the circuit. Okay, so now let's discuss about this switch, that what a switch or a power button is. You can see it here, this black area, these two this area is the this black area is the switch, sorry. So you can see the, if the switch but before let me explain you that what a switch is. It is like a gap or a gate. If the gate is closed, the circuit is complete, and if the circuit is complete, the electric appliance will light up. And if the gate is open, the circuit will be broken or incomplete, and the electric appliance will not turn on. So in this way we can call it as a power button as well, because it is helping to provide the power to the bulb. Next we are going to discuss about the open and closed circuit, because the bridge, or we were calling it as a switch, it is very important to form a complete and open circuit. You can see it here, this is the circuit here is complete because it is complete because it is has all the important parts in it: the battery, the load, the wire, and the switch as well. So this is closed circuit. The current is flowing in the arrows. You can see this is the direction of current flow, and let me tell you that current always flow in the one direction. It is not possible that it move back. Okay, this is a open circuit because it is broken from here. You can see it is broken from here. As it is broken from here, the current cannot flow through in a proper way, and if the current doesn't flow, the electric bulb will not light up. Next we are going to discuss about how to close an open circuit. We just tell you if the wire is broken, the connection is broken between batteries and the electric appliance, the circuit is open. So how can we change that open circuit into a closed circuit? Here you can see you can do this experiment as well at your home with the light power batteries. If you use the battery, a bulb, and connect it with the wire and break it from one side, this will be the closed circuit. Okay, sorry, this will be the open circuit. You can use an insulator like screwdriver because it has the metal inside it, but you can see here the screwdriver having the plastic wrap on it. So when you attach the both ends each with the wire, you can see the bulb will not light up because the screwdriver is half made up of plastic and half made up of metal. Metal is a conductor, but the screwdriver is not a conductor, it's a insulator. So that is why the current doesn't flow properly and the bulb will not light up. But in the other case, if you uses a safety pin which is made up of metal, if you use that, that can be work as a switch as well. And if you attach with the other end, or each side of it is attached with a wire, you can see that the bulb will light up, because the circuit will be complete, the current is flowing through it, because the current can flow through the metals. Okay, so this is what I tell you, that open circuit, this was an open circuit, it can be changes into a closed circuit when we attach a piece of metal with both the ends of wires. Okay, now coming to this definitions, conductors and insulators. Now you're definitely going to think about what are conductors and what are insulators. So conductors are those objects which can conduct the electricity, like the electricity can flow through them, like silver, gold, copper, steel, or the seawater. Why seawater? Because they have the chlorine, or we can say they have the iodine, chlorine, or minerals in it, and minerals are actually form of conductors. Okay, so all of these are basically, you can also say that all the metals are like good conductors. Okay, next one is insulators. And what are insulators? Insulators are those materials which do not let the electricity to pass through them. Okay, so rubber, so let me tell you that rubber, glass, oil, diamond, and wood, all of these are some of the examples through which the electricity cannot pass, and that is why we are calling them as a insulators. Now it's time for an activity. This is a fun activity. You can do it at your home. You can also take the help of some elder person who know to how to deal with the wires. And I call it as how liquids work in the circuit. Okay. First of all, take water, glass full of water, a tap water, simple tap water, and attach one end of a wire with the bulb LED. You can use any bulb of your choice, and put the other end onto the water. Okay, and attach the other end of the bulb with the wire, and put this wire also into the water. You can see the water, because the circuit is completing with in it, and there the water is not having any of the metal inside it, so that is why the bulb will not light up. Okay, the distilled water will not help to turn on the light bulb, because it does not have the minerals in it. Okay, but in case you are using the sea water or the salty water, if you simply if you put a spoonful of salt into the simple water, you repeat this process again, and you can see that now the bulb is lighting up. This is because the salt is a conductor of electricity, and as you dissolve the salt into the water, it forms a salty water, a solution of the water, and that will help to transfer the electricity from battery to the water, and from water to the electric bulb. Okay, next is uh, this is done. You have to do this reading of the chapter for at least 3 times. Now let's begin with the back exercise. First of all, you have to open the book back exercise, write down the short date over here, that is 11th 1 2021, and then you will have to start this work. Number one is true false, and the first true false is current always flow in a circuit whether it is closed or open. So girls, you will tell me this is true or false. Yes, this is false, because current can only flow when circuit is closed. Okay, it doesn't matter if they are saying it doesn't matter the circuit is closed or open, the current will flow. This is totally false, because the current always flow in a closed circuit. Next is circuits always have a source of energy. So this is true or false? This is true. Number three is current flow in all direction of a circuit. The current flow in all direction of a circuit. So this is a false one, because the current can always flow only in one direction. Next is water conducts electricity. This is true, because in some cases the tap water also conduct electricity, because that have the minerals in it, and you can also get a shock when you touch a wire with the wet hands. Next is all metals are good conductors. This is not so true, because some metals are not good conductors. For example, stainless steel. Okay, so coming to the next exercise, that is name these. Flow of electricity, what we call it as? Yes, we call it as a electric current. Next is a substance conduct very little electricity, we call it as a Remember? Okay, let me tell you again. The things which let the current to pass through them are called as conductors, and the things which do not let to electricity pass through them are the insulators. But there are some of the things that allow only little amount of light to pass through them. We call them as a semiconductors. Okay. Next is current flow in closed path. Is we call it as a electric circuit. CIRCUIT is the correct spelling of circuit. Next is objects normally used in a circuits are as the source of energy, and we call it as a source of energy is a battery. Yes, in a circuit the source of energy is a battery. Here we have two other questions. You have to solve them by yourself. I hope you understand this very well. Do your work on the science book in neat handwriting by yourself, because I have explained you each and everything in the video. Then you have to send me the clear picture of your work on my personal number, and you can also ask any of the question if you want to at my personal number. That's it for today. Allah Hafiz from your teacher Miss Marfaz, and thank you very much. Okay.